Really?
Soar so high beyond the sky.
On the channel today, we are talking about expanding our brains and expanding our creativity and how we're going to do that going forward for 2024. So, I was a kid that loved to read. I was a reader. I was all into it. I thought I was going to be a writer at one point. I loved to read, and I had stopped for a really long time. And I've gotten to this point now in my life where I feel like I'm tired of the social media scrolling. I'm tired of reality TV, kind of, sort of. I still really love it, but it's still kind of getting redundant in a lot of different ways. Still great entertainment though. And I want to expand my brain again. I want to be more creative. I want to unlock the juices that used to flow in my brain. So for 2024, I plan on reading 4.5 books for the whole year. So I say 4.5 books because the first half is going to be me finishing Think and Grow Rich. I have been trying to finish that book, but I get distracted by every little thing in the world. I am going to finish that book. I picked that book specifically because it is about the mindset and changing your mindset to be the most successful version of yourself. And I feel like I'm going to finish that first, because I feel like that's going to set me off right for 2024. I get so into, especially like inner educational tutorial type learning everything possible that I can. So I've made a effort to put more fictional books on my list, just so that I can get my creative juices and go into fantasy world, instead of using social media to go into my fantasy world. So the next book, this is not no particular order, but the next book on my list is Queenie. Now this book, I don't really know nothing about it. I found it on a Google search. When I read the description of the book, it felt like me. It felt like this was my story. Next book on my list is Black Girl's Guide to Financial Freedom. Again, I still love it, educational and learning how to do things. It's the Virgo in me. This year, one of my goals is to be more financially smart, have a better financial mind, and I don't plan to be totally financially free, but whatever God has planned for me is for me. But I do want to be more financially stable. I've been reading a lot about wealth and being the best version of yourself when it comes to money management, and stability is the number one before I can get to anywhere else. So I think this book will be great for giving me that new mindset, giving me tips, giving me all the information I need to be the best version of myself. So book number 3 is called My Symphony, Survival of the Pit. My aunt wrote this book, so that's the first reason why I picked it. But I love a good survival story, and this book really is about survival and pushing through and trusting God and having your faith. And it's got music in it, so I just feel like it's a win-win overall. I would have picked the book even if my aunt didn't write it. So the last book, I don't know how to say it properly. It is saying Inshallah with Kutzfa. Not 100%. I probably am totally butchering, but my cousin wrote this book, and we support family over here. And so that's number one reason why I picked the book. But also, it's a love story and a perseverance story, and I feel like that just ties my cousin up into a perfect little box, and I really want to read it. It sounds so intriguing, so interesting, and like I said, we support family over here. I will have all the books listed below, links for the books, and I want to know, like, what books do you plan on reading? Were you a reader and then life happened and you stopped being a reader? Can't wait to get started. I'm probably going to review the books too. Haven't decided, haven't gone that far because I got to finish them first. I'm excited for this new chapter in my life where I'm getting back to things that I love. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you will check out some of these books, especially the ones by my family, okay? Especially those. And I will see you in the next video.